How do you determine when to use por versus para in a conversation? As a beginner, do you even know what these two words mean and how confusing they can be in Spanish? Well, in today's episode of 30 for 30, I'm diving into the grammar topic of por versus para by showing you a few of the ways I and many other people instantly can identify when to use each word in a conversation. Vámonos.
Det var första gången vi möttes. Våra blickar bara möttes. Kommer du ihåg det igen?
Hola y bienvenido a otro episodio de 30 for 30. Soy Profe Don Omar y el tema de hoy es por y para. So let's get it popping ahora mismo, right now. So what you see on your screen right here is la pregunta sabías. ¿Sabías? Did you know? Hay dos palabras que quieres decir for en español. In English, there are two words that you want to use to say the word for in Spanish. For en español tenemos para y por. Piénsalo. Piénsalo. Think about it, right? Anytime you see para from here on out, I want you to think of the acronym perfecto. Okay? Remember that para means for in the basics of what we're talking about. All right. So as we go through this today, I want you to get some ideas. All right. So we've got an acronym that we're starting off with, and we're going to talk about a few of these today in this episode. The first one, the P, la P, significa purpose, right? And you can check in the top right screen where we are in the acronym P for purpose. So what do we mean by that? Usually used as para más infinitivo to say in order to in inglés, the equivalent to that. Por ejemplo, yo estudio español para hablar el idioma. Yo estudio español para hablar el idioma. I study Spanish in order to speak the language. Y ahora tenemos la letra E, in effect, right? Significa to be used for, all right? Mira el ejemplo. Este jarabe es para la tos. Este jarabe es para la tos. This cough syrup is for a cough. It's used for, right? Y aquí tenemos la R. Here we have the R for recipient. Por ejemplo, when something is for someone. Por ejemplo, tengo caramelos para mis hijos. Porque es Halloween, ¿verdad? Tengo caramelos para mis hijos. I have candy for my kids. Y ahora tenemos la otra. All right, so we're just giving you some brief explanations right now. We're jumping into these acronyms, but we're not going to go so deep that it becomes too confusing early on. So we're only going to do a couple of letters at a time so that you can understand and pick up what I'm putting down. So la segunda palabra, aquí tenemos por. All right, we've got por, okay? And I want you to think of this acronym, poorly spelled, by the way, in English, but this acronym, attracted, right? So anytime you think of por, attracted, para, perfecto. I want those to go hand in hand when you're thinking about these. And when to use it, la letra A in attracted for por, around, right? ¿Y qué significa? Around him. That's how we say it in El Sur. Around him. All right, por ejemplo, hay una farmacia por aquí. Or you might hear people say, hay una farmacia por acá, as what we see here. Both meaning, is there a pharmacy around him? La T for transportation, the T for transportation. By means of, por ejemplo, viajo por avión a la isla. I travel by plane to the island. La R, reason, due to or because of. What was the reason? What was it due to or because of? Por ejemplo, llegué or yo llegué tarde ayer por el tráfico. Llegué tarde ayer por el tráfico. We can tell el jefe or la jefa, we can tell them this right here. Yo llegué tarde ayer por el tráfico. I arrived late yesterday due to or because of the traffic. We're just getting started in this 4-part series of por versus para in our 30 for 30 series. Click or tap the like button so I know to continue providing information like this, and most definitely subscribe so that I can help you further your journey in Espanol. And by all means, share this video out with others. You see it down at the bottom below. Share this video out with others, trying to understand the nuances in Spanish. So we only covered the first 3 letters in attracted. The bad, awful spelling. Only 3 letters. I want you to give me an example for each of the 3 that we covered. But I want you to go through in the second one, con perfecto. All right. Give me 3 examples of perfecto, P-E-R, because that's all we've covered here. I want you to give me an example of each of those in the description below. Damas y caballeros, perhaps por versus para is just one of the many concepts in Spanish that is confusing to you. I know many people struggle even with verbs such as ser versus estar. So if you check out these 2 videos right here, they will give you a better explanation of when to use ser, when to use estar. And if you want to keep leveling up your Spanish, make sure you come down and check me out. Soy Profe Don Omar. Nos vemos.